My name is Dee Mandiyan. I'm a senior at Amherst College, and I'm from Jersey. My thesis is titled Halos of Light. My name actually means heavenly light in Sanskrit, or rather specifically halos of heavenly light, but that was a little long, so I went with Halos of Light, also to incorporate the idea of enlightenment, which is, I guess, the goal of most organized religions. It's about 60 pages of poetry on my personal relationship with organized religion. So it's split into a first section on Hinduism, which is the tradition of my parents, a second section devoted to Judeo-Christian myth, which is the predominantly American tradition, and a third section that should probably be titled miscellaneous, but I chose to call faith instead, and it deals with the larger questions that are more universal. I guess my thesis boils down to every religion has a truth to it. And every religion has a truth to it that works with and can be incorporated with other truths. There's actually a statement in the Rig Veda which I used as the epigraph to my thesis, which is, "Truth is one that the sages know it by many names." And that's basically what my thesis is. Everything is valid, and everything has beauty to it, even if it's hard to swallow at first. There are probably two poems that touch on the idea of singular truth. One of them is in that third section, and it's called Five Visions of the Afterlife. And so I took 5 different conceptions of what happens after we die from various traditions and transformed them a little bit, mashed them up, made small tweaks, and just wrote about it, and how the afterlife, even with all of these comforts and reassurances that come through in all these traditions, how it's still something scary and awkward. Then there was another poem, Sarai, dealing with Sarah before she became Sarah, so Sarah, wife of Abraham. And to give her a voice that was truthful and yet bitter and hurt, and still appreciative of what she had been given in the form of Isaac. My topic is my life's work. I've been struggling to identify my own faith since I was about 5. And over the years I've encountered, Hindu tradition, Judeo-Christian tradition, thought about Buddhism for a while, just the full range. And I think when I was 8, I saw The Power of Myth by Joseph Campbell, which is that series of interviews he did with Bill Moyers all about religion. And I was just entranced, absolutely entranced at 8 years old. So since then I've been trying to do the Joseph Campbell and, just read up on everything and learn and incorporate. And then I had this opportunity to do a creative thesis. I said, this could work. It was a very slow start. I think the first maybe month and a half of writing that I did was scrapped. Like nothing could be saved from that. And then in the last 2 months, it was just a flurry and outpouring of poems. I sat down one day and wrote 4 pages of rhyming quatrains in about 2 hours. It was just a very intense moment. This is probably the most important thing I've done at Amherst College. I actually went and got it bound. It's called the Perfect Bind with the little glossy cover. It was that crucial to me. My identity at Amherst College didn't actually come into any sort of solid foundation until I started writing this thesis, where I understood the question of religion is actually central to my identity. How to deal with it is what I've been pulling from all of these random courses and classes that I've been taking. Even if it's just a tangent, it's the thing that I focus on the most. So I guess my thesis 20 years from now will still be the shining moment of Amherst College for me.